For my 2.6 challenge, I wanted to celebrate all those people pushing themselves for a good cause by celebrating someone called Pheidippides. The Battle of Marathon is one of history's most famous. It's the story of a superpower taking on a city. Persia was the superpower. It was huge, and as you can see from this map, Greece in the top left was tiny by comparison. It's even smaller when you think that Greece wasn't actually a country. It was a collection of city-states. Athens was one of the largest of these, and it's seen by many now as the birthplace of democracy and of free thought. And Athens clearly irritated Darius, the leader of the Persians. He had a servant tell him 3 times a day, "Remember the Athenians." And in 490 BC, he clearly had enough, so he sent an expeditionary force all the way over to Athens. The Persians met the Athenians 25 or so miles outside Athens at a place called Marathon. To start with, they spent 4 or 5 days sizing each other up, and looking at the numbers you can see why the Persians were confident. They outnumbered the Athenians by more than 10 to 1. They eventually did lock horns, and thanks to the brilliance of the Greek general Wtwopointsixchallenge, the Athenians actually won. And next comes the legend. They needed to get a message back to the city about the victory, and to do that they chose their best runner, a man called Pheidippides. Off he went, so the story goes, and he ran the 25 miles or so, delivered the message in the September heat, and then collapsed dead. But if you think about it, it doesn't actually make much sense, especially seeing what marathon runners can do today. So what actually happened? If we go back to the bit before the battle, when they were worried about numbers, Miltiades asked Pheidippides to go and get help from the Spartans. Now, Pheidippides was a hemerodromos. That meant he was a messenger who could run for a whole day at a time. Even for him, though, getting to Sparta was going to be tough. It's about 100 miles from Athens to Sparta, and then 100 miles back. Then, on top of it, he needed to run from Athens to Marathon, and then when they did ask him to run back, that would have made 250 miles by my maths, or about 10 marathons. Pheidippides' efforts were immense, and I think if we remember him, I prefer we remember him for his courage, his self-discipline, and his love and his service. Those are the values that make the modern-day marathon runners, whatever outfits they're wearing, so special.